This week on the Grinchmas, we are making a Grinch ice matcha. It is a peppermint matcha that tastes like a peppermint ice cream. It is so good. You are going to love this, so follow along. The first thing we're going to do is soak our whisk. You don't want it to break apart and you want to expand the life of these. So you just soak it in the hot water. And then a little note with the water, I take this off the stove before it even starts to whistle. Some people have those electric kettles that they can set the temperature to. I just kind of pay attention to it when it's starting to make that little bit of noise. I know it's going to be about 150, 160 degrees Fahrenheit. So you can check it with a thermometer. That's what I do, but they make things to make it easier. I'm just cheaper. Now you're going to take your matcha. You want to make sure you're using a ceremonial grade. And you want it to be a nice vibrant green. If it's that kind of pale green, that means it's started to oxidize and it's not that good anymore. We are still new at this matcha thing, but I've done a lot of research. And my daughter likes this one. It's not her favorite yet. So if you have a favorite brand, let me know in the comments. You're just gonna sift this. Now I start by making this into a paste. I use about a tablespoon of water, and then you're just gonna whisk that in. And then you're gonna go in with one more tablespoon. And this time you are not gonna do circles. You're gonna do a M shape or a W shape. You're basically doing like a zigzag, and you're just going to keep going back and forth until you start creating an emulsification between the powder and the water. You're going to put this back into the hot water to clean it off. And now we're going to make our peppermint cold foam by adding heavy cream, peppermint extract to a cup, and then we're going to whip this up. Now, if you don't want to make a cold foam, you can just add the peppermint extract in with your milk, but this is just fun. Now it's time to assemble. I just made these cute little cups with our Girl Scout troop with a paint pen. If you guys want a tutorial, let me know in the comments. We're gonna take our cup with ice and we're gonna put in our milk. Pour in your matcha. Just gonna top it off with the cold foam. Plop on your lid, and then you got an awesome peppermint matcha, which is the Grinch's favorite drink, don't you know? Make sure you tune in next week for our next Grinchmas recipe. Full recipes over on the blog, of course.